This is a Yamaha 2000 LS2000. It's in very good shape. This is July 16th, 2012. You can see boat's registered in Pennsylvania. It's got a few little marks on the hull from docking, which would be normal for a 12-year-old boat. Take a look down the side. You can see a little vent. It's got good cleats. The decals are in really good shape. You can see the little two holes there in the side, which are the referred to as pissers for the jet drives to tell you if water's going to the cooling system. Another thing on the back of this is a large sun deck. You can see the upholstery is in really good condition. The back seat, again, also in good condition. The plethora of cup holders, the thing has 8 of them, and a handle next to every seat to hold on. The passenger seat, the driver's seat, the controls, forward, neutral, reverse, and dual throttles. It has a lanyard for safety. We'll come back to the helm in a few moments. There are 2 plexiglass windshields, as you can see, also in good shape. 2 front seats, a set of carpets coming down the other side. No docking marks on this side. I'll show you my my dock area here, and you'll see why there's docking marks on the right hand side as opposed to on both sides. Fuel filler, another cleat back there. There's a glove box, stereo's hidden in there. There's also storage and a accessory plug or socket for your iPad. The other seat, you can see it has carpets. It has a bimini top, original Yamaha. It's not been on there that much. You can see that they put a fishing pier right behind me, which makes me do a hard right when I come in. So when I come in, if I'm not careful, I hit the edge of the dock. We're going to go on the boat now. I'm going to go right to the back, over the sun deck. There's a set of handholds with built-in scuppers on the back of this. There's a reboarding step here. Underneath here, which you probably can't see from reflections, there's a set of dual jets with Cobra Jet attachments. Underneath this hatch here is the clean out plugs for the 2 jet pumps. You can see they're both full of water, which is good. That means it's not leaking into the bilge. There's also 2 plugs or switches here that prevent the engine from running when the hatch is open. Coming around the back here, you can see the back of the seats. And here's the helm control. You know, it's got a steering wheel, as you would expect. Starboard engine, or port engine, starboard engine. Fan. This is an inboard engines, so you need to run that before you start the vehicle. There's a bilge pump. This controls the radio. It also turns on the Hummingbird depth finder, which was added. There's a horn. The lighting, there's 2 different types of lighting. There's the rear lighting and the front and rear lighting, and these are the switches for puddle lights, which are actually under the helm under here. There are 2 throttles, or 2 chokes, one for each engine. Underneath here you'll see that there are circuit breakers for each and every circuit. There's a fuel gauge. The little light is not a low fuel light, it's actually a low oil light. Over here there are the throttles, forward, reverse, and in neutral. It'll basically keep you where you are. There are 2 throttles, one left and one right. That little keypad there is for the original Kenwood radio, which has been removed and replaced. Again, you can see that there's a handle, sometimes 2 handles for every seat, and a decal that shows a man falling overboard if you don't hold on. Inside, stereo, accessory stuff. Coming around the back, again, underneath this top here, sorry for that, there's a storage area, runs the full width of the boat. This is the port light. It plugs into a socket, which you can see there. There are sockets to use the flush hose. Underneath here are the engines. In my particular case, the engines were rebuilt or replaced, and they were rebuilt or replaced 16 hours ago of run time. They're 3-cylinder Yamaha 115s, 270 horsepower. That's the oil tank. It holds about 3 gallons, which is enough for a lot of fuel. The actual gas tank holds about 20 gallons, and that's an Optima Blue Top battery replaced in 2012. So it's literally brand new. You can see in the bilge here, there is actually no water, so it's not leaking at the shafts, which is a common problem for people who do not follow the maintenance requirements of the boat. Okay, I'm going to close this up. I'm going to come back in here. Underneath these are storage. That's a flush hose. Underneath here is a huge storage space. Many people put Rubbermaid containers and stuff down there to hold towels or other accoutrements for skiing. There's another one on this side. This holds the fire extinguisher. Of course, I bought the larger fire extinguisher, not realizing that the integrated container only holds a smaller one. And again, a huge amount of space underneath. In the floor, under this carpet, is a ski locker, which runs basically from there all the way up to the front of the boat, practically, and it would hold most skis. It drains to the bilge, and this is actually a cooler, but most people use it as an anchor locker. Again, it drains to the bilge. And there you have it. More cup holders. I'm going to go back. Now there's a guy on YouTube who turned his keys and the boat magically started, and he claimed it was because he claimed the engines were cold, and it was because he had tuned it up so well. Liar. If you want this boat to start and you've let the engines go cold, you are going to need the chokes. So this engine has been warmed up, and I'm going to start the boat. There. I'm going to stop the recording now so I can attach the camera to a tripod.